Libra, goodness me, I started your reading, pulled the spread, was getting into the reading, what I was picking up on, and then I looked over and somehow the recording had stopped. So I was going to start over, but I thought let me just recap and continue. So this doesn't happen very often. Apologies to you, but we're going to go ahead and do this anyway. I do believe that the video stopped for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but we are going to pick up where we left off. If it does cut out again, I may consider pulling you another spread, but we're going to flow and see what comes out, moving forward. Let me recap, okay? Libra, you could be carrying yourself in such a way, or you're just somebody who moves in a way where it is very much so reliable. There's something here about maybe somebody getting some sort of recognition. Some of you are on a platform that is growing. Some of you, this could be social media. Some of you, this could be at your job. Some sort of success where you are very much seen. I feel like you may have a lot of eyes on you. And in particular, like some sort of growth, some sort of way you carry yourself is being really highlighted to me. Okay? Your discernment is very on point, okay? You could be known as a truth talker. You could be known to be somebody who is intuitive. You could be known to be somebody who doesn't really speak, but when you do speak, you know that people know that it's reliable. People know that it's something that they should take serious, or you're very listened to. Your word holds weight, okay? Now, this might not have always been the case, Libra. So there could be something here about you building up some sort of good reputation for yourself, where it's very hard for people to look at you and say, well, that wouldn't be that would be somebody who would lie, or that would be somebody who would be being dishonest or manipulative in some sort of way. Not to say, you've not done wrong in the past or that you're perfect, but on the face of it, I feel like you are somebody who holds themselves very highly. You regard your reputation very highly, and I feel like it shines through you. There's something very reliable and solid about your word, or you're somebody who has worked towards some sort of good reputation for yourself. I feel like you are someone who people, whether you know it or not, people view as a reliable source of information. Now, why this is significant is I feel like you've got someone here who feels like they are losing control on a situation with you. For some of you, this could be a fire sign. This could be a feminine fire sign specifically. This could be definitely someone who you fell out with and you stopped talking to. If it's not a feminine, this could definitely be a masculine here. Masculine, feminine, it doesn't really matter. Either way, I feel like somebody feels like the lid is about to be lifted on some sort of reputation of theirs. I feel like you could know a lot of information about someone, and the more you kind of step into the energy of building up a good reputation for yourself, people being able to kind of look at you and see you as a sort of truth, if you like, or someone who is very reputable in your own regard. I feel like someone is very scared of you outing them or talking about them in some sort of way. Now, this could be somebody who's moved in some sort of low vibrational way towards you, and I feel like it's inevitable with the Three of Wands that there's going to be some sort of this is going to come to pass where someone's going to completely lose control, and they feel like they're about to be outed. Someone feels like something's about to be exposed, and they feel like it's going to come from you. Now, there's definitely something here about someone regarding you as holding back some information that you have. This could be like a past friend, somebody who you was very close to at one point. And there's something here about the reins being loosened, or you getting further away from someone, or there being some sort of disconnect or distance between you and this person. So it's making them scared because they don't know what you've got going on. They can't see your temperature. So it will be a thing where they would have to come in to check your temperature because they're not really around you to know where you're at, how you stand with them, or so forth. There could have definitely have been some sort of falling out between you and this person. And now it's like, because you've fallen out with them, they feel like, okay, this person's going to out me or talk about my stuff, talk about what I've done to them and whatever have you. But with the Justice being here, there is some element of there being something fair, something being made balanced, something fair. And I feel like that's just a shift of energy and how we move forward with just things in general. But with this specific spread, what I'm seeing is a redistribution of energy where it comes to people being where they need to be. Okay. Now, even if you are not on a platform, social media, I know not everybody will be out there like that. This could be like you've built such a reputation about yourself that, say you speak to people, would see you as somebody who's reputable. People will see you as a person who, okay, if I need advice, Libra would be a good person to go to. Libra has a good head on their shoulders. Libra's doing their thing. Libra carries themselves in such a way that I can rely on this person's word. If I'm next to this person, if I'm talking to this person, if I ask this person about something, if I go watch what this person's doing, I can learn something from them. It will be beneficial to my existence talking to the Libra, basically. So you don't have to be on no platform, but I'm definitely getting some sort of attention that you're getting. This could be about your work, most definitely, but there's growth happening for you, and it's making someone feel like, oh, you're becoming a bit too reputable, or you seem to be someone who's very authentic, and that kind of shines light on their inauthentic self, non-sincere, with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. And this could be something that they were trying to keep concealed or hidden about the way they carry themselves. Okay. Ten of Coins in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse with the High Priestess. This person has a lot of secrets. This could be somebody who has betrayed you before. This could be like a family betrayal for some of you. Someone knows better, but they didn't do better. This could be somebody, okay, so say this person comes from a unfortunate circumstance, you know. We can sit here all day, every day and blame all of our trauma on where we came from, the household we have, the family we have. This could definitely be somebody who has a choice to, you know, our healing is our responsibility at the end of the day, right? So regardless of where you've come from, what's been done to you, you know, it just is what it is, that if you don't take the steps and the responsibility where the gauntlet gets handed to you as it's your responsibility to heal, to do what you need to do to be somebody who is okay, if you like, or definitely be able to function in the world as an individual, at the very least, you have to take a certain amount of responsibility. And this could be somebody who blames their woes on, oh, well, that happened to me and this happened to me. This is definitely somebody who looks like a victim, or they like to have the role of the victim. They like to be seen as the role as the victim. They're the victim in every situation. This could be somebody who regularly makes excuses here, but they have a choice. And I feel like this is a choice that they're not stepping into. This is not a choice that they're making a correct decision on, because this is someone who may blame a lot of their trauma or the way that they treat people on what happened to them. High Priestess, this person has secrets. I'm telling you, very secretive person. This person hides a lot. Seven of Coins. Death card. Yeah, you and this person's relationship has come to an end. The King of Cups. You may still have some sort of love for this person. If this is a family member for them, where it comes to being civil, but that's as far as what it goes. Yeah, someone feels like they're losing some sort of footing because you're not talking to them. This person's very irritated at this time. Very, very flustered. The Hermit. This could be somebody who's going ghost, low key, because they're scared about, you know, what people could be talking about here. Something about exposure of what they've been doing behind the scenes. They feel like you're about to out them. And they're mad. They're frustrated. They're irritated because they're not close enough to you to see if this is something that you're even going to do. I feel like you know something about this person. You know a secret. You know their secrets. This could have even have been a best friend at one point, or someone you was very, very close to. And that relationship has gone south. The Three of Coins. Who are you talking to? They want to know who you're talking to. They're really concerned with who you could be rubbing shoulders with at this time, Libra. Who you could be mixing with. Who's coming in and out of your house. Who do you talk to? Who's close with Libra at this time? Do they know anything about me? Do they know what I've been hiding? Queen of Swords. Is Libra talking because they know that people will listen? The Queen of Swords talks sense. The Queen of Swords has a very sharp discernment. I'm telling you, there's something about your word, how you speak. You could be a speaker. You articulate yourself very, very well. Someone doesn't like that because it's almost like, okay, this person's so authentic. What if they believe them? But this person is shady. This person does not move sincere. Page of Coins. I don't know why this person's so worried. The Moon. Scared. Scared. What's Libra doing over here? Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers in the reverse. Wow. Libra, whether this is the same person or someone else, some of you were dealing with a narcissist. I gotta just tell you, point blank, period. The Emperor is here in the reverse. This could have been an ex-partner or someone you were married to even. The King of Swords in the reverse. This could have been someone extremely controlling. You could have had a couple of people that were around you from the past. Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, who were extremely controlling and demanding of your energy, but didn't move the best with you. You know, kind of like people who want to gatekeep, or people who kind of want to, you know, call the shots, but they ain't bringing nothing beneficial to your life. You could have realized that, okay, why am I doing this, and why am I doing that, and why am I doing this, when it comes down to it, you know, these people might not have my best interests at heart. There's some sort of reevaluation phase that you could have more recently gone through. I feel like there's a relationship specifically that you've ended. This could have been someone who you found was very manipulative or blocking you in some type of way. I feel like there's a Libra who is shifting their reality by definitely cutting away at relationships that don't need to be around them. You may have stopped talking to two specific people. I'm seeing here very, very clearly. You've moved away. You sense that there was some sort of manipulative tactics that somebody could have been using on you, and you could have been with this person, this partner, this relationship, this person for a long time. The judgment to move away from that relationship has seen you step into a more solid energy. So if your stability has changed since moving away, that's a big indication that Spirit wanted you to move away from that person. You could be feeling very led, or there was a move that you did, something that you did, a judgment call that you made to move away, and it's the right thing to do. Now, I don't know if this person even relates to the other person over here, this feminine energy that feels like you're about to out them. I don't know if this is a couple of people that are a part of the same collective of people or family that you've walked away from, but either way, I feel like there's something here where you're realizing that it's not the time for dead-end relationships or people who are driving you into the ground. And I feel like there's success coming after someone shifts gears. Like, you've shifted gears here, and someone's really worried about you outing them. The King of Wands. Some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Masculine or feminine. The Devil. King of Cups. King of Coins in the reverse. The Knight of Cups. Oh, this is a ladies' man or a woman's man or whoever, whatever gender, I don't care. This is one of those people. This is one of those people with nothing to offer, emotionally unavailable, possibly not much to their name either. They like to flex to get some whatever, get their leg over, get a little bit of, you know, something, if you get my drift. And that's all it is about for them. Some of you are dealing with a player, but this is a real toxic person. This is somebody who may love bomb a lot. This could be somebody who likes to attach themselves to people or get people attached to them with nothing to offer. No emotions to offer, emotions all the way locked away in some sort of far closet that you would never be able to access. This is somebody who may claim to be very nice, love bomb a lot, false promises, but they never come with nothing stable. This could be somebody who dates without money to date. This would be somebody who, you know, it's all about just being able to have the experience of dating someone rather than actually put into the relationship properly, invest in the relationship properly. You done the right thing to move away. This person could have targeted you because you do have money or you are very stable. And if you've moved away from a masculine, for a lot of you, who was very controlling, I feel like you are doing the right thing to, you know, doing that. Hierophant in the reverse. You would not have got a long-term commitment from this person. This person would have kept you in limbo, kept you stuck. The Six of Cups in the reverse kept you on some sort of loop of negativity, I want to say. And this person over here, Nine of Cups. Nine of Swords. Someone feels released and it's not making them happy. Heavy fire sign. I feel like someone has always been, say you do someone wrong, or say someone did you wrong. Let's do this. Say someone did you wrong, because this is what this is giving. Someone does you wrong, betrays you. You find it in yourself to forgive them. Now, this could be a feminine energy, whoever you are, feminine energy. You find it in yourself to forgive them. But this person's always paranoid that, oh, did this person really forgive me? Like, is it still a thing? They've always felt weird about some sort of reconciliation or, you know, putting the past behind. They've always had a guilty conscience. Someone walks around with a guilty conscience where it comes to you. And this could be somebody, so say you gave someone a chance to rectify a situation, reconcile, try again, you know, be back around you back around them. I feel like you have decided to end something once and for all. And I feel like someone doesn't like the fact that you're happy and satisfied with that outcome. It's almost like wanting to maintain an attachment to someone just to be sure that they don't expose them. So someone was not friends with you for the right reasons. Someone was not partnered up with you for the right reasons either. These could be people that are related even. These two people that I'm picking up on, because I'm strongly getting two different people. This person feels released. I feel like there's a couple of people in your energy that feel released by you, Libra. I do. But there's something about you kind of getting over something and just, you know, leaving it where it's at for once and for all. You could have given someone a chance and they failed, or you feel like, you know, something happened again or something was reoccurring. And now they're very stressed out about the fact that you're okay with an outcome. You're okay to release this. You're okay to leave this out in the cold. It's not making them happy that they feel distant from you. But I don't feel like this person is friends with you because they genuinely want to. I feel like this is some sort of cover. They know you to be reputable. They know you to have a very high regard. You know, people regard you. They know you to carry yourself very well. So if I'm attached to the Libra, this is the thinking behind this. If I'm attached to the Libra, then obviously people feel like I'm reliable. I'm all of these things. I have a good reputation. But they don't. If me and Libra make up, I don't know what that energy is because it's come out in a couple of readings recently. If I make up with Libra, then people don't think I'm a bad person, or people think that, you know, I'm good like Libra. Like someone wants to tag along with you, and especially if this person did you wrong. Someone wants to tag along onto you, so because of what it looks like. as well as the fact that they can keep a close eye on you. They know where you're going, what you're doing. You know, they'll be able to call you and say, because they got that link to you. Oh, what you doing today? Are you going around them people or that people? Or there's something about other people you talk to that they're very, very paranoid about. This person doesn't want to look bad in front of other people, but they have done wrong. I don't know. Someone's really stressed out over you, Libra. I feel like there's success that's happening for you here, Libra. And I feel like the success comes from not going back into any sort of dead-end relationship. I feel like maybe you could have been a part of something for a long time and you are finally freeing yourself. And I feel like it's kind of unsettling. I feel like someone may have wanted to maintain control just by maintaining contact with you. Because sometimes people aren't actually genuinely interested in what you've got going on. They just want to know what you're doing. Especially people that do you wrong, they like to keep close to you because obviously if they feel like something was bad, because this person may perceive what they've done to you as very bad, you may have tried to forgive and move forward with them in a way, especially if this is family, friend, whatever have you had forgiveness for this person. But the only reason why they kind of wanted to reconcile or they want to reconcile is to keep you close so you don't go tell everybody their business. Or not to say that you would, but they're perceiving it as you've got information, you're reputable, people will listen to you. So if Libra speaks, my reputation is going downhill because people believe the Libra, especially if you're just talking on your own personal situation. You may not be somebody to talk about people's business, but you could be somebody who would speak if someone asked you, or what happened between you and so. You would say, oh, we fell off, or, you know, we decided that, you know, it wasn't really working or whatever have you. Someone don't even want you to do that. Like, Six of Swords to Three of Swords. Someone's very, very worried about who you're going to be communicating with, who you collaborate with, who believes you. Something about who's going to listen to you and who's going to believe you. I don't know what that is. Libra, I'm so sorry that your reading went a little bit funky at the beginning, but we got there in the end. I love you guys. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you are interested in a personal, I am doing personals throughout the week. blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com. Do email me. I am in the process of doing those, so be patient with me. It's first come, first serve. Generally the turnaround time is like 2 days, so yeah, bear that in mind. But have a good day. Take care, guys. Mwah. See you later. Bye.